Well, this is a, what is this? 2016 BMW X1 28i. This has a little over 80,000 miles on it, and the complaint was overheating condition and also no heat inside the vehicle. So you would think that something is broken somewhere, like something is blown apart, there's no coolant in it, there's no something like that, but that wasn't really the case. One of the technicians here was diagnosing the vehicle and noticed that the heater core only on one side would get hot. Both sides would not get hot. Only one side would. And then when they checked for flow, there was no flow through the heater core. After getting inside and checking things even more, you can see like blue coolant from the oil cooler assembly. And after doing some further inspection, you can see it's completely plugged up. Oh yeah. And that is all over inside the cooling system. And I bet you if we took there's nothing but chunks of this everywhere inside the cooling system. So we don't even know if we can completely get everything out of there. We don't know. So we flushed everything out as much as possible with hot water and cleaner. Put a new cooler assembly and stuff on it. And everything's flowing now, but we just got to make sure we got sufficient heat. So we started the vehicle and look down there inside that tube. There's more shit inside that tube. I bet you there's stuff all over inside this block. Yeah, it's all kind of plugged up all through this. It ain't gonna be good. I don't know. We're gonna have to just be straight with the customer and say, look, man, we don't know if we're gonna be able to get this unplugged, and you're gonna have to put the time into paying us to do it. Well, I tell you what, I just took the ass chewing from hell. God, when you switch over into ownership and management, my gosh, man, customers just rip you a new asshole sometimes, and you got to take it, or else you lose the job, especially when you're already hours deep into it. And like this cooling system, I'm telling this lady about this cooling system and how plugged up it is, and how no matter, we keep flushing it and flushing it and flushing it, and more and more and more chunks are coming out of this engine. She was just screaming at me at the top of her lungs in her car. You're going to give me a warranty, and I don't care what it takes. You're going to fix that car, and this is how it's going to happen. And I'm not going to anybody else. And if something happens after, I'm going to take it to somebody else, and I'm going to charge you guys. And I said, ma'am, I called you up to let you know how bad the system is and give you an update on how we can proceed forward. If you want to, we can continue flushing this at no extra cost. We're going to continue putting the time into this to try to make it right for you. Or you can just simply not want anything to do with this repair. We can stop the way it is. We'll put it back together. You can keep your money. But I'm willing to eat the time that I have into it to put the vehicle back together the way it is and give you the car back. Because what I'm telling you right now is, can I get this cleaned out? Sure I can. But is there a possibility a week from now, a day from now, a month from now, a year from now, something that's in this system dislodges and blocks something and cause the engine to overheat, and then thousands of dollars, maybe potentially of more damage can be caused? Yes, that can happen. It's like having a body with clogged arteries and stuff, and they're doing the best that they can to go in and clean everything out and give you the right medications to make sure that it doesn't get worse and things. What I'm telling you is there's no guarantee 100% that I can get all this junk out of your cooling system. And she's screaming at me, just roaring on the phone. Then she gets off the phone with me, and her aunt calls me up and says, she just told me how bad she treated you guys and how she screamed and stuff, and how she's an emotional wreck, and it's this repair with the having to pull the dash and put a new heater core in it and everything because it's plugged up, and all the coolant hoses and pumps and stuff in the engine and cooler assembly is plugged up, and she just doesn't know how to process and handle all this right now because over $3,000 is a lot of money. I said, well, yeah, the labor, the parts, going through the engine, taking everything apart multiple times, we didn't know how bad it was going to be. We knew it was bad, but we didn't know it was this bad. We can't foresee everything that's going on inside that engine. But I can give you the option to continue moving forward, or we can stop where we're at. Give you your money back. At least you've got some of the cleaning and stuff done. I don't know how much it would actually benefit you. It's kind of up to you at this point. What do you want to do? And she says, well, you think maybe 80% clean you can get it? And I said, well, probably. I don't know that for sure. Again, I can't put a number to this. There's a lot of stuff coming out of this cooling system the more we run the system. A lot. Well, it's her only car, so I don't really think she has a choice. She has to get it fixed. This is where we're at. Well, continue on. Continue doing it. Try to do the best you can, and we understand. Wow. What an end cap to my day. What an end cap. An end cap. Just 20 minutes almost of just chewing me out. Well, you told me this, and you said that. And I said, no, ma'am, I did not. What I'm telling you right now is I'm going to do my best job to get everything clean, get it running right for you, and get it back to you so everything's clean and flushed out, and hopefully not overheating. Hopefully you haven't done any damage by driving the vehicle in an overheated state, and we can save it. Or I can stop now and give you your money back, and we can be done with this altogether, because there's always a chance. No, you're gonna, and I'm gonna get a warrant, and you're gonna. I'm like, oh, Lord have mercy. I want to scream, but I didn't, and I took it like a champ. Then the aunt called me up, and she apologized for her acting all kind of crazy and flipping out on me. The aunt didn't have to do that. She didn't have to tell her aunt that she did that. Oh, man. Okay. Shake it off, reset. Tomorrow's another day. Y'all have a great night.